Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to talk all about bangs. So I've done many videos on what hair part or whether or not bangs is right for you, but I've never actually done a video just dedicated to the different types of bangs and which ones are right for you. If you are thinking about getting bangs, it's probably one of the most asked questions when it comes to the cut portion of an appointment at the salon. So basically, I will just start with what I normally ask clients when they ask me whether I think bangs is right for them. So the first thing is lifestyle. And bangs can be a great accessory to your style and your look, but they will be a little more high maintenance than no bangs because you will have to style them. The fact that they are on your forehead, so that's normally somewhere you really want them to be styled. And secondly, are you okay with this change for, I would say, like at least 2 to 3 months? Hair normally, especially bangs, do tend to grow pretty fast. And if you feel like you're the kind of person that is probably going to hate the idea of bangs in a couple of weeks, then I definitely don't recommend it. The other thing is I have this asked by so many clients, and trust me, I go through this myself. And it's like the client that comes in and says, you know, I've had bangs a million times and I hate it every time, but I'm thinking about maybe getting it again. What do you think? And if you've had bangs previously and hated them more than maybe twice, then you probably just don't like them for you. But it's funny how time will pass and somehow you think that your face or something is different, and maybe this time you are going to love bangs. I've just learned myself that either like side swept or more of a grown out, almost like disconnected layer is what works for me. So if you really are wanting to try it, I would say give it a go. And even before they are completely grown out, there are things that you can do with your bangs to either hide them or to style them in different ways, or even blend them to the rest of your style. I think the average person thinks that there are 2 types of bangs, but here to demystify that, let's go into the 6 types of bangs. So the first one is mod bangs, and that's probably what we see the most on, say, TV and movies. That's definitely where it comes to the brows. They're normally on that like edgy, sophisticated, intelligent girl. They are feminine, but not too frilly. These are great for people with oval or oblong faces. Someone with a rounder face, the more you cover of your face, the more round your face will become. Not that that is any issue. If that is what you want to rock, then by all means do it. But it is extremely flattering on someone with a longer face. The next style is shaggy bangs, and this is probably the most requested bangs I get. And what makes these bangs so desirable is normally the way they are pictured. They are just so perfectly placed. They're like slightly wispy. Now, as beautiful as they do take some training, as opposed to just the regular mod bangs. You have to get those kind of wispier end pieces to really just look perfect. Otherwise, then they just start to look like straight across bangs. And oftentimes people think it's really just the cut. And although the cut will help create that look, a lot of it is in styling as well. Again, this is great for someone with oblong faces, but just know a little bit more of your forehead will be peeking through. So I think even someone with like a rounder face can pull this look off better than the previous one. The next one is the micro bangs, and this is definitely for the edgy, more rock and roll girl. I personally feel that this type of bangs, it's you either love them and they look stunning on you, or you don't. I feel like there are only 2 types of people in the world, and it's people where these bangs are flattering on and the ones which they are not. And I know that I am definitely one of those. So the shorter the hair on the bangs, the harder it is to manipulate that hair. So oftentimes you have to like blow dry it down so it's really sleek to the forehead, and almost always apply product really to make sure that that hair is going to lay flat. So if you have cowlicks, or if your hair tends to grow in a different direction other than straight down, these bangs will be a little bit more difficult for you to maintain. But it is the easiest, surefire way to really get your look to look super rock and roll. The next one is 70s bangs. Basically what it is, it's just shorter bangs that kind of swoop out. Now this is great if you have an uneven hairline, if you like to kind of add volume to the front of the face. And this is definitely the least commitment style of bangs. So the next style is the side swept. And this is one we all recognize because 10 years ago, I feel like everyone had them. And personally, I think they are the most flattering on anyone. It doesn't matter your face shape, doesn't really matter your hair type necessarily. And the beauty with side swept bangs, so you do have bangs, but because there is a split that still comes pretty high, you still get the highest point of the face and the chin. There is still that illusion of length to the face, which you normally lose with like a more straight across bang. The fact that they are side swept, they are normally longer also, so a lot easier to conceal if you do want to just blend them into the rest of your hair. So these are definitely the least commitment bangs, and I personally think the most flattering on everyone. So if you've never had bangs, you're considering it, or you want to kind of take the easy way in, I would definitely recommend side swept. And the last one is a V-bangs. Now I think this is the other very rock and roll style, but in my opinion, it is a little bit less commitment than the micro bangs, and that's because it is slightly longer and it does cover a lot more of the forehead, but it still has like the corners which are going up, which is definitely against the traditional, which is why it's also so rock and roll and rebel-like. And because these bangs are so non-traditional, it almost doesn't matter your face shape or anything like that. Imagine it like an extra accessory. It's not necessarily playing into the shape of your face, it's like an added feature. So as long as it's your style and your personality, it will look amazing on you. I hope this has helped you understand bangs just a little bit more. And if you ever are bored with your hair, but aren't really ready to lose a ton of inches off your hair, this is a great way to spice up your style, change it up a bit, and who knows, you may have found your new favorite style. Alright guys, so that is it. If you found this video helpful, please give this a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye. No, it's not a good look.